Alright everybody, welcome back to another video. So it's finished at the Stadium of Light. Sunderland 3, Accrington Stanley 3. And if Lee Johnson thinks that's building confidence, he's got another thing coming. We were supposed to be building confidence for the playoffs because, let's be honest, Hull are now up. Peterborough, more than likely, going to go up as well. And you're supposed to build confidence for the playoffs. So why is he chopping and changing? Against Hull, we were unreal. First half especially. Second half, not so, but we were good. And this game, he drops Jordan Jones, who scored a really good goal on his right foot. Great control. And then he drops Grant Ledbetter, who dictated that game from the midfield. He controlled the game, Grant Ledbetter did. So what do you do to build confidence? I'll drop yours too. He's had an outstanding game against Hull. I'll drop yours for this one. This game was a game of two halves. Even though in the first half, Accrington did have a few chances and they could have easily been level. Sunderland were clinical. Charlie White was deadly up top. And he had a McGeady on the left-hand side where he should be played. Whips that ball into the box, and every time it's gone, well, 9 times out of 10 it's gone land on Charlie White's head, hasn't it? Let's be honest, it is. Because that's what Ian McGeady's good at. Oh, my God, I'm sick to death, mate. We are not going to get promoted, lads. Let's be honest with that. However, if we are going to concede 2 goals, then get back in the lead, and then literally split second later, concede a third. Terrible bit of defending all game. I thought every time that ball got played out of the top, because that's all. I'm not taking out away from Accrington. They probably deserved the win. On second half performance, they played unreal. Sunderland were just all out of the shop. All out of the shop. I know the game's just finished, and I'm not dissecting this as good as I probably should, but I'm fucking sick of Sunderland digging this, man. Game in, game out. All they have to do now is win the last 4 games and hope Peterborough can slip up. They're not even giving themselves the chance to do that. Now Peterborough have got to lose every game. And we've still got to win 3. But the first half, Sunderland were really good, clinical. Gooch with a good ball in the box. Charlie White there, man on the spot, heads it in. The keeper's not going to save it when Charlie White's heading that goal, especially with a good cross in from Gooch. Same for the second goal. McGeady picks up the ball, whips a class one in, and there's Charlie White, bang, heads it in. You know what I mean? Turning up, thinking, I was insane on my live stream, Jesus, we're going to get to score 3 and 4. Every time that ball's in the box, the defence kind of cope with Charlie White. Second half, Accrington Stanley come out a different team. Didn't get us wrong in the first half. If they took a few chances, Lee Burge made a couple of early saves, the probably would have been level. So, a 2-0, the game's not over. As soon as they get that 1 goal, their tails are up and they're going to come at us. And the press was class from them. Every time our defence were in possession, Bailey Wright had a nightmare game. An absolute nightmare game. Phillips for them looked amazing in the second half. Every ball got put to his foot. His control to bring it out there. Like a 70-yard switch of play. He'd bring it down onto his foot. So cool. And then he would look to chip the ball into the box. And 09 and Bailey Wright just looked panicky. So panicky. Obviously, 09 scored an own goal, heading it back to his goalkeeper, and Lee Burge spinning it off his line, straight out to him, full belt, like a steam train. Someone said in my comments, and I laughed. But, in my opinion, Lee Johnson's got to take responsibility for that, dropping Jordan Jones and Grant Ledbetter, and then his substitutes had a scratch in my head as well, because he put Jones in McGeady's spot, who all know McGeady can deliver the ball in the box, the best in the league. And so what does he do? He puts Jones there, and he puts McGeady in, like, behind the striker, and I'm thinking, why can you not just bring Maguire on? He can do that. And then leave McGeady on the left, tack Gooch off, and put Jones on the right. Imagine that attack force there. McGeady on the left, Jones on the right, White up top, Maguire just behind Charlie White. I'm starting to scratch my head with Lee Johnson's this chopping and changing at a vital time. He's been digging it for quite a while now, and obviously I'm going to give him... He has to have a proper season, proper pre-season, bring his own players in. But it's starting to give us scratching my head at why it keeps chopping and changing. It's sapping the confidence out of our players. It really, really is. I was out with the moon to see McFadden got benched for Denver Hume. But then you're like, right, you've done something right there. But then why drop Jones and Grant Ledbetter? I was like, But I thought, nonetheless, then let's see what they can do. First off, I was impressed. McGeady's play down the wing, linking up class with Denver Hume, overlapping play. It was good to watch. But their ball was so deadly. Dion Charles, he was me one to watch before the game. And he played a cut and pass through the middle. And Bailey Wright allowed him to spin, get his pass away, and then 09 just didn't track the runner, and the runner come into the box, slid it past Burge, and that was the goal what they needed. And then obviously Sunderland being Sunderland, and we're dear Sunderland, we're conceding another two. But anyway, comment below if you think we're going to win the playoffs. Oxford won today, and they've got moved into the playoff spot now. I think Lincoln, I'm not sure if Lincoln drew, but last time I checked, Lincoln were drawing against Hull. But, and anyway, lads and lasses, I'm absolutely sick. I know I was late on my live stream, technical difficulties, but nonetheless, I'm absolutely sick. Subscribe to my channel, be much appreciated. See you in the next video.